Hey everyone, so this is my episode review or recap of Night of Neglect, tonight's Glee episode. So, not a lot of Kurt and Blaine, so if I don't really go into detail on many things, sorry. I mean, you guys know I'm a big Kurt and Blaine fan. But, yes, Sunshine was back, and she rocked it out, but I knew she was always evil. Like, I just always sensed it. And I don't know if she didn't really mean to be, but then Dustin Goolsby, he, like, probably told her she can't. But I think maybe she was trying to be genuine. I don't know. But we did see the Legazoom's first meeting, and must I say, Cheyenne Jackson, Dustin, hot, hot, hot. I don't care if he's evil, he's awesome. And I don't know what Terry's going to bring because she's probably the most evil. Yeah, and obviously we saw that Sandy wasn't very evil at all, the pink Dega. But, yeah, so they needed to raise money, the New Directions and also the Brainiacs or whatever, the decathlon team, which Brittany was actually really smart in for, like, feline diseases or something. And, so yeah, she's really smart for random things. And so they needed money for those two things to go to wherever they need to go. So they decided to do a benefit. This was also Holly Holiday's third, I can't do third with this finger, third appearance on the show. So, yeah, oh my god, so she suggests it, I can't talk apparently, and, yeah, then they have this benefits, and we see Kurt and Blaine are there supporting, and, then Lauren sort of convinces Mercedes that she should act like a diva because she is a diva and she needs to be respected. But I think in order for someone to get respect, they should give respect. So it's not that you're just a star. And it's always, that begs the question, what makes Rachel such a bigger star than Mercedes? I think it's because she doesn't give a shit that no one likes her. And I think that's very, very true. Also, we saw some Quinn and Finn action. Quinn is starting to campaign for prom queen. And Finn is still, I just see it in his eyes that he still loves Rachel, and I think everyone knows that. Also, Wemma is on. I love Wemma. I love Will and Emma together, and I'm so happy that they're going to get some more action now that, not like that, but like Holly's gone now, and she's telling Will, Emma wants you, and I know you want her, and just, like, go for it, pretty much. And now that Carl's out of the way, she's just like, go for it, Emma, come on. And I can't wait for them. I really, really hope they get together by the finale, like, for real, because I think all of us Wemma fans have been waiting. I mean, we got a very small dose of it, but we need the full-on fledged, because I do believe that they are endgame. Also, what else happened? I'm trying to remember, even though it just happened. I guess we'll talk about Kurt and Blaine. So yeah, they were there, and Kurt was showing Blaine around the school, and Blaine notices that Kurt really misses the school and all this, and then Karofsky comes up to him and sort of nagging them, and, Blaine's had enough of it and pushes him. And I always kind of thought it was going to get cut from the episode. I didn't have much time to react to Kurt's reaction to it, or Karofsky after pushing Blaine. All I really saw was Santana was standing over there, and she defended Kurt and Blaine's like, we could have handled it, and she's like, yeah, but it's more fun we did together. Maybe she's, finally realizing she's a lesbian, even though she still goes running to the arms of a guy in the next episode. But I really, really like those three together. I love Santana. She's become one of my favorites, for sure. I don't care if she was mean. She has something inside of her that I believe is wonderful, and I know it sounds weird, but I really, really like Santana, and I hope that someday, soon, after Born This Way, she'll accept who she is, and I don't know, I just have good thoughts for Santana because she has an amazing voice, she's beautiful, and she's just kick-ass in my opinion. I think she'd be a good person to be on her side with. And also we saw that Kurt and Blaine, like, he sees Sandy in the audience and he's like, you're a terrible person. I think Blaine's kind of had it fed up. Like, you can tell he's a little less conscious, like a little less cautious, a little less held back. Like, he don't give a fuck anymore. He's Blaine frickin' Anderson, And, yeah, so next week, I am so excited. Not a lot happened this week. I actually prefer turning tables on an audio rather than on the show because it just sounded terrible, and I think Mercedes rocked it out for sure. That was probably the best song of the night, and I did like Tina's. Too bad she got interrupted, and I don't know, the mic thing was kind of weird that nobody sang it with him. I thought somebody should have sang it with him, I'm like playing with something, so. And also, what else? Oh yeah, we saw the Hecklers Club from the little mini League of Doom with I never know how to say his name, Azimio, and Becky and Jacob Ben Israel, I think that's his name. And yeah, so they're like in the Hecklers Club, but I think, and then once Holly starts talking to them, they sort of disperse, and yeah, so that's the end of that. But I don't know, I feel like what is his name? Azimio, he would be pretty cool. And if he wasn't an asshole, especially to Kurt, then I would probably like him. But I feel like the same with Dave, that he could have redemption, even though Azimio is probably not gay. But still, that kind of thing. And next week is going to be all kinds of awesome. I cannot wait. I really was expecting more in this episode, to be honest. The Warblers I thought was supposed to be in this episode, and they weren't. Very minimal amount of Kurt and Blaine this week. But it's very foreshadowing, you can tell, because Blaine's like, "Oh, you miss McKinley, don't you?" to Kurt, and that's foreshadowing right there. And then the Kurofsky confrontation. And yeah, so next week, Kurt Hummel is back, baby. Oh my god, if you haven't seen the promo, go check it out. I might have a link in the description. It might be too early to know, but once I do, I'll put an annotation that is in the description, or check it out wherever. And Born This Way is going to be awesome. The duck sauce dance is going to be in there, and Kurt's in it, and Kurt Hummel is back, and he just announces it like that with his amazing top hat and suit on, and it's going to be the moment that Blaine sings to Kurt with the Warblers, because it's the same outfit he has and the same location. You can see in the promo the same area where the pictures were that I mentioned a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so I'm very excited. I really thought Somewhere We Know was going to be in this episode, but it wasn't. So I kind of disappointed. And no Kurt and Blaine kiss in this episode. I'm still hoping for next episode. Even though I kind of felt like Born This Way is supposed to be meant to be more serious, I think they're going to try to pull more lighthearted things in there too as well. Kurt and Blaine, their confrontation, their discussion or whatever, and the Warblers and Blaine with the New Directions, and the duck sauce thing. It's a lot of crazy stuff that's going to happen in 90 minutes, even though it's only like, I don't know how many minutes without commercials. But it's still going to be awesome and epic, and I can't believe it. It's next week. It's going to be so much awesome. So tell me what you're looking most forward to. I'm very looking forward to Kurt coming back. That is the biggest thing on my mind right now, because he's my favorite character, and I loved him at Dalton because it made him more mature and it made him stronger, but I feel like at McKinley he just belongs there. And he can still be with Blaine. That's awesome, and I know they're gonna have problems in the next episode, but I'm excited. So tell me what you think you're most excited for. What was your favorite song of the night? I'd probably say Mercedes, Ain't No Way. It was really good. I felt like the episode really wasn't that great because there wasn't really any songs, and I don't know, it just kind of lacked something. It lacked more main characters and more smaller characters, and I don't know. But yes, so thank you for watching, subscribing, and thank you so much for everyone subscribing. 500 subscribers is incredible, and I thank you for every person that watches this and is subscribed. And even if you don't watch these videos, then I guess you don't really know, but thank you anyways, and te amo them. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later, and see you next week for Born This Way, baby.